Hey everybody, I'm Jer. Welcome back to Stock Voyager. So today I want to talk about a influence of mine, somebody that I look up to with the stock market and with YouTube. It is Meet Kevin. I'm sure you probably have heard of him. I want to talk about how much he makes a month, how he makes it, and how you can make money with him. So let's get started. Okay, so this is him. This is Meet Kevin. You can look him up on YouTube. Just Google Meet Kevin. His YouTube channel is actually under his name, Kevin Parmuth. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but his user is Kevin whatever. But if you look up Meet Kevin, you can find him. This is how much he made per CNBC in 1 month in September of 2020. So we are more than a year out from that. So he's making a lot more than that now. Let me pull up. I can't see that. All right. So, real estate salary, he makes $10,000 himself. His wife Lauren makes $20,000 a month salary. $290,000 on Teachable, which I'll bring up in just a minute. $237,000 from YouTube views. And then 162,000 from affiliates. Let's take a look at that and break it down here. Just 1 second. Okay. All right. So this is Teachable. It's actually, he has it done through Meet Kevin, joinmeetkevin.com/courses. So these are the courses that you can get. This is where he makes a substantial amount of money. You can buy courses individually. As you can see here, this first one, $794. The second one is $1,146. $2,000, $1,830, $1,900, $3,000. It's a bundle, 2-course bundle with real estate investing and do-it-yourself property management. $1,500. $4,000 for this bundle, nearly $3,000 for this bundle, $6,000 for this bundle. So you can see how he could very easily make this much. If he can get 100 people to sign up for, even the lowest one, what would that be? 70,000? 79,000? So if he gets 100 people to sign up for this one, he makes $79,000 that month. So that is where he makes a large percentage of his income per month. Another way that he makes money is by doing this membership through YouTube. He's a YouTube partner. So, and with that, he is able to have memberships, like charge for memberships. The membership perks for the first tier is $4.99 a month, and this gives you you can chat in all of Kevin's public live streams, plus you get a loyalty badge next to your name and comments and live chat. You can do a buy the dipper tier, which includes access to the perks from the previous levels, chat in all of Kevin's public live streams, special attention to your comments, priority reply to comments. Madman sponsor includes everything from the previous one. You're the most valuable member supporting Meet Kevin. Doesn't show. Priority replies to comments, which is you already have. $50. Wow. Okay. So there's that. Now, so the 4 ways that he makes money, I think, 4 ways. 1 is YouTube videos. 2 is the Teachables. These. 3 is from the memberships. I don't know. This wasn't available in 2020. So this is another source of income that he's added since then. And then a 5th way, like he makes money with stocks. Now then, a way that he makes money with stocks is that he can mention a stock obviously. He can mention a stock, and whenever he has over 1 million subscribers. So if he mentions a stock that he just bought into, that stock will most likely see some kind of spike. The one time that I noticed, I don't watch everything he does. I will watch some of his videos if I think it's an interesting subject. It's kind of gotten harder to find interesting, like what is interesting talks about, because his titles are not very informative of what the video is about. Like if you go and look, actually, let's go look. So if you go and look at his YouTube, where is he? So 1.78 million subscribers. So his most recent videos. Where is it? Uploads. Okay, mega pain with no end in sight. This doesn't tell me much about what the video is about. This one is kinda. Latest on Omicron, that tells you more bad news unread. That doesn't tell me what. I mean, I know that it's bad news about the stock market and things are red. Stocks. Okay. Like it's just not very informative. So a lot of times I won't click on them just because, and there'll be longer videos. Like I don't want to take the time out to watch it because I don't know what it's about, and it probably isn't like stocks. Okay. Is it what about stocks? What stocks? What's happening? I need more information before I click on a video because I don't want to waste my time. So maybe there's some good information in there. Maybe he's talking about a stock. I don't know, but a lot of those I won't watch. Yeah, so Bitcoin I'll probably watch. It's a 12-minute video, which isn't that long. Okay, so yeah, so that tells you, like he doesn't give you a lot of information in some titles, so I won't watch the ones that have no information in the title because I don't want it to be a waste of my time. My time can be used better elsewhere. So some videos I'll watch if I find interesting. If not, then no. So I think a lot of people do watch because they want to know what he's talking about. Even though like 91,000 views off of just a title that says stocks. So I feel like maybe that does pull people in because they're wondering what he's talking about, but I won't. So anyway, so he will talk about a stock, and in talking about a stock, he will be promoting a stock to 1.78 million subscribers, which is wonderful, especially if you're in the stock already whenever he starts talking about it, because you have 90,000 people that watch a video, or 140,000, or whatever it happens to be. That's a lot of influence. So then those people will probably, most likely, some of them at least, will go and look into that company and buy into it. So this is another way that he can make money, is he uses an influence and can get more people into a stock, and that stock will, of course, go up off of that. And then he might have a price target for that stock that gets reached a lot quicker than if he hadn't mentioned it at all. One instance of that was Hippo. So this was the title. I just invested $600,000 into this stock. Okay? Doesn't tell you what stock. You want to click it because that's a lot of money to be going into a stock. And if Kevin's willing to put $600,000 in, you probably are willing to put, some into it. Not 600,000 maybe, but you're probably willing to jump in too if he's willing to risk $600,000. So what ended up happening, and this is about the time that I actually started like paying attention to what Kevin was saying, because it was Hippo, and people in Weeble's comment section and on StockTwits were like, I saw it spike, and I was like, what is going on? And I had bought it right around here, because I saw that it was spiking up over so many days. Well, it did this and kind of came down on September 1st, then fell on September 2nd. Well, what ended up happening, and I ended up losing money on it actually. What ended up happening that I didn't realize was that whenever they became public, like around here, they had a lockup period. And I didn't know much about lockup periods, what they were, or, I knew what they were, but I didn't think to look into this company's lockup period. And sure enough, that lockup period ended right here on September 2nd. Well, on September 3rd, the stock came back up, and I was like, why is it coming back up off of that? What happened that made it spike back up? So I went and looked at Webull, and the comment section, people were like, oh, Kevin talked about it, we're getting in. Kevin talked about it, we've got to get in, blah, blah, blah. And there was a lot of comments about Kevin, and I was like, who is Kevin? So I asked somebody, and they're like, oh, meet Kevin from YouTube. I had no idea who he was, so I went and looked into him, and that's how I came to know who Meet Kevin was. So he mentioned it, as you saw in that little screenshot. He mentioned on September 3rd. The stock from there, I'm guessing he probably got in September 2nd. The stock from there went 686 from 439 in a matter of a few days, and then kind of fell off of that. And then now is down over here to 246. Looking at it now, the valuation is like still high in my opinion. Like if you go look at it, September 2020, they reported for the quarter ending September 2020, $13 million in revenue and $38 million in loss. March, 17 million in revenue and 195 million in loss. June, 20 million revenue, $84 million loss. September, 21 million revenue, $30 million loss. So looking at that, the revenue for those, you end up with 13, 17, so 30, 50.9, so 51. 51 plus 21, what is that? 90 million? No, 80 million. Yeah. So 20 million, 41 million plus, is that correct? 13 million, 17 million. Okay, 30 million. 20, so 51 million plus, yeah, so $80 million in revenue for the last 4 quarters, and they are currently trading at a market cap of $1 billion. So it's wild. It was worth trading for sure, but definitely not a long-term investment or something that I would advise getting into for a long-term, not even at 246, until they can start showing more revenue and more profit on that revenue. But this is not a DD video for Hippo. I just wanted to point out how you can make money off of Meet Kevin is by watching his videos to find stocks he talks about so you can get in and benefit from that influence. But just like anybody else, you want to have a target price that you can get out at and take profit. So, because you don't want to get in at this, at this 686, and then a mere 4 months later, it be trading at 246, and you'd be like, what? Like you've lost a ton of money then. So be careful, obviously, but that's a way that you can kind of make money with Meet Kevin. And that's how he makes money, is off of that, promoting, maybe talking about a stock that he got into and influencing his 1.7 million followers, subscribers, to get in and then meet that target and be done with it or whatever. So that's one way he can make money. I'm not for sure that he sold his hippo. I don't think he ever talked about it if he did, but most likely he did. Like I hope he hasn't seen that big of a loss, but it's possible. So yeah, that is how he makes his money. Go back here. This is a breakdown from September 2020. There was a video that showed that. Let me look that up real quick, because there was a video more recent than that. That he did with Iced Coffee Hour. Yeah.
It would all be recorded.
Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, so this one here, this was done last month, making $3 million per month. And I have no doubt that he's making that much off of YouTube and related, like his Teachables, and I think it's called Teachables, and other YouTube related content, and sells the members, the YouTube views, the affiliates, all of that YouTube tied. And I don't doubt at all that he makes $3 million or more a month, easily off of that. So that is how he makes his money. That is how you can make money with him if you subscribe and watch his YouTube. Also, while we're at it, subscribe and watch my YouTube, because I want to be making $3 million a month. We'll see, but yeah. So that is how he makes his money, and how you can make money with him. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you on the Stock Voyager team, and that is all I have. I hope you have a wonderful, profitable green day, and I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.